Hey guys! Whoa, voiceover. Okay, sorry again. So, here I am. I'm gonna make a video over some things I did yesterday and some interesting things that happened to me. I apologize if I get stopped. I'm waiting on a friend to pick me up. I'm going to be going to a Fancy Pants, dinner. It's a feast of olden Renaissance times called the Magical Feast. It's like a choir play slash theater dinner with a whole chicken. I'm very excited. I love chicken. So, yay, whole chicken. Okay, so, yesterday, oh, by the way, I'm sorry about the camera angle. I think I have lights on. Let me check. Let's see. Yep, okay, lights are good. Doors, okay. So, let me just sit down over here. Alright, and I apologize. I've been kind of cleaning all day, so it's kind of a mess. Alright, so, yesterday, I had fun. I walked dogs at the animal shelter, and then I went to the Walmart and rang I don't know what the word is, rang bells at the Walmart. I've never done that before, but it was sort of a thing. Like, I was with some friends, and they were like, hey, they need help ringing bells, and I was like, sure, I'll do it, because I literally had nothing to do, studying for finals. I needed that kind of mental break. Again, it's not just because I trying to like make myself look good or anything while making these videos. It's just I needed something to do to get rid of that whole stressful element of finals. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go do that. And I honestly, I've always wanted to ring the bells. I love the sound of bells. I have bells everywhere in my room. I wanted to put some on my cane, but I could not find anything that was small enough. It'd be distracting, and so I had to kind of tamper down on that. That was sad. But I had bells on my door. I had bells on my bathroom doors. Christmas tree. I have bells at home. Anywhere I can find bells, I have them. I'm gonna put bells on my dog's harness when I get a dog. Yeah, I've already got that planned out. That's how much I love bells. So when I was like, all right, I get to ring a bell, I was like, woo, I love bells. So just doing a bell for a cause was like, woo, a bell, you know. So I was very excited. I was gonna try a video, but there was a whole bunch of privacy rights in there because there's people walking and, you know, so I couldn't do that. So I did that, and so a couple weeks ago I was with a friend of mine, and I'm pretty good with the whole Jehovah's Witness people, all that, you know. Well, there was a guy that came up to me, and he basically told me that because I didn't pray enough, that's why I was blind. And I was kind of waiting to video this because I didn't know, I was kind of sorting out my feelings with it. You know, I was pretty chill with it because I'm pretty chill with people saying whatever they want to about my blindness, but that kind of struck me as, odd. People don't normally tell me that I'm the reason why I'm blind. Normally it's, I'm sorry that you're blind, or, you know, God's gonna cure you, that you're blind, but God's gonna cure you, you know, something like that. But I've never really been told that you're the reason why you're blind, you don't pray enough, you know. They just, wow, you know. Yeah, so that kind of really just hit home for me. I was actually at the tree lighting quad thing, and I didn't want to include that in the video. That kind of, I was almost done with the evening, and I didn't want to add that to the end, because that would kind of just not really ruin the evening, but kind of tamper it down a little bit for me. I was really enjoying it. It was a good day, good evening, and so I didn't want to ruin it with that. But that was kind of hard. A lot of people, like I said, a lot of people don't normally say, hey, you're the reason why you're blind. So, yeah. So yesterday, whenever I was ringing the bells, this is what kind of brought it all back to me. I'd really forgotten about it because it's only been a couple weeks ago. But I was at the bell ringing thing, and a guy came up to me, and he said, well, Jesus is coming back tomorrow, which would be today. And he walked away, and it sounded like the same guy. I don't know if it was or not. Could have been. which is fine. I have nothing against these people at all. It's just, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus. But God's not going to tell us when he's coming back. Jesus isn't going to be like, hey, I'm coming back tomorrow, you know? So it just bothered me that they were so outright about it, that they thought that I was... I'm sorry, I'm really struggling with this. My blindness is kind of a big thing with me, when it comes to God. Like, I don't want to see. I've been blind my whole life. So being able to see in this world would be like, what the heck just happened, you know? I think God is capable of making me see, but it's up to him. I'm not going to be the person that goes to him and being like, hey, God, make me see, because it's up to him. And I think, honestly, like, he has given me so much that's happened to me because I was blind, good and bad. I mean, there's been a lot of good things. I met a lot of people, and yeah, I know, I make a lot of videos about not necessarily negative things, but some bad things about being blind, you know, like accessibility and fighting and all this stuff. But, you know, there's some good things about being blind. Like, I met a lot of people, and I'm not trying to, like, toot my own horn or anything, but, like, I made a lot of good friends, and I think I've done a pretty good job just being blind, you know? So, I'm not gonna be like, hey, God, make me see, you know? That's his plan, not mine. So, you know, like it's up to him. So just like some random person coming up to me and telling me that the reason why I'm blind is because I don't do something, I'm the reason why I'm blind, like, and then to blame me for my blindness, and then to blame God in a way, like to say that I'm not asking God enough to make me see. Like, that's sort of like you're blaming me, but you're also blaming God, because you're saying that you have faith in God, but I don't know, it's complicated. I don't even understand it. But it's just like, wow, you know? I just don't understand it sometimes. So it's kind of confusing to me, and I don't know, if any of you guys understand this, like, explain it to me, because I'm confused. I've kind of been struggling with my whole, not necessarily my faith in college, because I'm getting a lot better in my faith. My relationship with God's like, yeah, we're really good. I wouldn't have made it these past couple years without God. I mentioned that in one of my other videos. I think it was called like something about encouraging the disabled through the tough times or something like that. I almost cried in that one video. That was a really tough one. But yeah, so that video, I mentioned my faith a little bit in that one. But in college, it's hard to get your faith, keep your faith. But just having random strangers come up to you, like, is that normal? If you're blind or have a disability, is that normal to have random people come up to you and say, hey, you're disabled because you don't ask God to help you? Is that normal? I don't know. So, yeah. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm sorry, this video is, like, gonna be kind of long. I've had my interesting things with the whole faith thing. People think that I've had people think that God punished me because I'm blind, and I'm like, no, that's not the case at all. I think God made me blind for a reason, and I don't know what that is completely. I think it's not necessarily to inspire people, but maybe it's to show me something. I don't know what it is yet. I think I'm getting there because I want to go into rehabilitation. I want to go into occupational therapy. I think I'm figuring it out. Eventually, I'll get there. I just don't know what it is yet, but I think God's showing me. And so I'm kind of excited, and I'm kind of nervous because I applied at the program tomorrow, sometime soon. It's an application, I just gotta fill it out. But yeah, so God's showing me what it is, I just don't know what it is yet, and so that kind of makes me nervous, but, I mean, God's got it, and I just gotta trust in Him, because He's gonna make it, and He's gonna make me make it, let's put it that way. So blindness isn't gonna be too big of an issue, with the whole future plan thing, because God's got it in His hands. I just had to trust in Him. And I'm sorry I just jumped around from, like, trusting God into faith and lack of faith, and yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, so, people with disabilities and religion, I just kind of, wow, you know? So if any of you guys have any stories or comments or anything you want to add about the whole religious versus disability thing, feel free. Please comment, because I would love to hear your stories. I'm sure there's some really good ones out there. And I do not doubt for a minute that God can heal. I just don't think that my begging God is, I'm not going to beg God for it, because it's His doing, not mine. So, thank you all, and have a good day.